So we're going to go over my top 5 exercises if you're just starting out in your fitness journey and you're looking to build a bit of strength and power for your batting. So for our first exercise, we've got the squat. Great for your lower body strength and power development, which is just as important as your upper body development for cricket. What squat you do is probably completely up to you. Some people squat better with the load sort of behind them or posteriorly with the back squat, and some people squat better with the weight in front of them, so like a front squat, a zercher squat, a goblet squat. What I would do to see what you're more comfortable with is try them all, film yourself, see where you're getting the greater range of motion through your knees, where you're feeling the quads are working the most, and then use that going forward then. Reason being, we're not competing using the squat or anything, so there's no reason for us to back squat. So at the end of the day, we're using it for your lower body development. So whatever you're more comfortable with, so whether that is, as I said, back squat, front squat, goblet squat, circuit squat, or even you could, if you suffer with like lower back pain when you squat, try like hack squatting and stuff like that using the machine. The squat also works the full speed strength curve, so you go low reps, heavy weight to work your absolute strength levels. You can then bring the weight down and work again low reps but as quickly as possible to work that strength speed side of it, and then dropping the weight again to do something like a jump squat. You can work the speed strength side of the curve. So it's a great versatile exercise. On the side of what you're more comfortable with, the squatting, you can look to raise your heel. There's nothing wrong with that. So whether you use like a slant board, Olympic weightlifting shoes, or you can just use little 2.5 kilo plates, put them below your heels. You might find you get a greater range of motion, which at the end of the day is what we're looking for. For our second exercise, we've got the bench press. Great exercise obviously for developing that pushing power and strength. Again, same as the squat, you can work the full sort of strength curve on this speed strength curve. Low reps, high weight for that absolute strength level. Bring the weight down, keep the reps low. Work with maximum speed intention, and then you've got that speed strength side of it, and then lower the weights again, really quick rep, and you can work that speed strength side of it. So speed strength for the last one. Let's go strength speed, and then it goes speed strength. I think I've mentioned this before. This is probably the most efficient way to build out pushing power. You probably want to avoid all the sort of exercises that you see people doing where they're trying to develop their pushing power, sort of standing up, doing it in sort of a sport specific style. That then takes away the stableness that the bench press gives you. When you take that away, you take away the amount that you can push. So you take a little bit off it, just not as effective at developing strength and power as giving you that stable environment from a bench press. Again, not too fussy whether we're doing incline bench, flat bench, dumbbell bench, whatever you sort of find best, or whether you want to mix it up, go for it. So for our third exercise, we've got the landmine rotation. Why do we like this? Great for developing your rotational power and strength, which is obviously vital. We go through a lot of that when you're batting and bowling, so great for batsmen and bowlers really. On top of this, obviously you can use stuff like your wood chopper exercises, which are similar to a landmine rotation. I just prefer landmine rotation because you're using plates and weights. It's just easier to progress. With sort of the resistant bands, you've probably got like 3 jumps, which are quite significant jumps between going up every colour of the band. With a landmine rotation, it's just a bit easier to progress for you. So you just, whether you're adding like 5 kilos a time each week, 2.5 kilos, it's a lot easier to progress and develop then your strength and power. For our fourth exercise, we're going to do a good morning. Great for the lower back, glute, your arse, and your hamstring development. Great tool. You can obviously use something as well, like an RDL. Obviously there's other great hamstring development tools like a Nordic curl. I just prefer the good morning because again, like the other exercises, it's just easy to progress. With a Nordic curl, it gets a bit awkward once you can do a Nordic curl quite comfortably and you get in towards that 8 to 10 rep range. then sort of where do you go from there? You're looking, you need to get sort of, either start like have to hold the plate. Movement just gets a bit awkward. With barbell stuff, it's just easy to add 2.5, 5 kilos or whatever. Great way to progress. Probably then, this is my best tool probably for creating strength through the posterior chain. I also love the reverse hyper, but not readily available through many gyms at all. So unlike the barbell. And for our fifth and final exercise, we've got the pull-up, working all your pulling mechanics through your back. Great exercise again in terms of progressive and regressive. If you find strict pull-ups easy, if you are that strong, then you can progress adding weight. One thing I would say to look for when we're doing pull-ups, always, as I say, probably with every exercise, work that full range of motion. So at the bottom, you're looking for a big stretch in the lat, and then up, turn over the bar. We can regress the exercise if we want, but yeah, if you find it easy and you're going through probably like 10 reps full range of motion, look to add some weight. Start light, and every week just add a little bit of weight and see how you get on. If you are struggling with the pull-ups going through a full range of motion, don't sort of just do some partial reps and be like, okay, then doing straight pull-ups. Grab yourself a resistance band. You can sort of loop it around the pull-up bar. This isn't a pull-up bar, but you get the idea. Fling it over, pull it through. It gives you sort of a loop attached to the bar. Then you can put your foot between the bottom loop, and that'll give you an assistance of going through a pull-up. This is a much better option, doing this then through a full range of motion. You're gonna get way more benefit of doing this than you are doing partial reps of pull-ups, and you'll find you'll progress way quicker. As I said, these exercises aren't the be-all and end-all of what you could be doing in the gym. It's just a great starting point if you're looking to start that fitness journey and looking to develop your cricket. Obviously, we've got plans, strength plans, fitness plans. If you want to come check us out over on our website at Proteus, and if you've got any video ideas that you want to see us do, stick in the comments below.